Hello everybody, welcome back to baseball here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. Welcome in if you're watching live on twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex. My name is Sean, and I play MLB The Show a lot, every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex, streamed at various times throughout the week on twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex. Thank you so much for joining me. We have game number 1 of a 3-game set against the Chicago Cubs. We're in first place, 2.5 ahead of the Astros. We're 9-1 in our last 10. We have maybe some of our best victories over the last 4 or 5 games. The Milwaukee one doesn't maybe feel the best, but the 2 Toronto games, the 5-2 and the 4-2 Toronto game, those were really good. Fell behind in both of those with 2-run home runs, given up to Toronto, able to fight back and able to pick up some victories. We're facing a 500 Chicago Cubs team and a 6-7 Cincinnati team. So we're going to see a lot of NL Central here, which is exciting. I love the new schedule. It helps a lot. I tried to do like an MLB The Show 17 season. That didn't finish, but playing the Astros a lot sucks. Playing everybody else every year is awesome. So let's jump on into today's game. We have Javier Assad on the mound for the Cubs. Can't get excited about that ERA. It's a 10.80 ERA, 0-1 record. That is the stuff that just my eyes light up and I go, I'm going to destroy them. And then I don't. So we're going to just kind of ignore it. That's who we're facing off against. We have Bryce Miller on the bump today. He's 1-0 with a 2.51 ERA. We're looking good. We're feeling good. We're on a winning streak. And we're just going to try and ride that for a little bit. Realistically, probably should have lost it a couple days ago, but I still think we're looking at a 10-3 ball club. Maybe closer to 8-5 at times, but hey, we're 11-2. We're finding ways to win games, and that's what counts. Let's jump into today's game. We'll play that full game. And you know what? We're going to throw on some Seafoam Green, because I haven't seen it in a little bit, and I miss it. T-Mobile Park is where we're going to be playing. And it's partly cloudy, but I'm going to go ahead and open up the roof because I like open roofs. Roofs. Crawford, Rodriguez, Raleigh, Raleigh, France. We have a lot of cold hitters at the bottom of the lineup. Everybody has full energy, but I kind of want to take some people out just in case. Just see if we can get some days off. Let's get Dylan Moore in there at the bottom of the lineup. Let's get... Haggerty's just so bad against righties. Ugh. Please stop, bug. Is Rojas kind of a waste with the DH spot? I think we're okay. There's just nobody. We have Marlowe. He's got some speed. You know what? Let's go ahead and just throw him in anyway. And we'll throw him at the bottom of the lineup. We'll put Moore up a little bit and we'll get some wraparound speed. He has no quirks. We'll get a couple of guys. Hopefully we can break that ice off of him. And we can kind of maybe try and get hot with some of them. Rodriguez and Crawford being hot, that's good. That's how we're going to start the top of our lineup. And that's what we're gonna do. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoy. Subscribe every day, 6 p.m. Pacific time. You can catch videos on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. I need to start putting the stream schedule in the description, but I typically am playing baseball at 6 p.m. Pacific time if I am streaming Monday through Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sunday does start around 4:30 p.m. rather than 6 because it is a double header. So it'll be 4:30 p.m. and 6 p.m. Or ish, whatever. You get it. You got it. You're good. Where is game number 14? THC at SCA. Oh my god, there is a flippin' bug in here, and it is annoying. Super annoying. I'm going to go ahead and just make sure that this got uploaded. It did. I'll turn my camera back on here in just a second.
chance of being successful.
Oh boy.
This one in the air right field, and it falls.
Okay,
So
not the start we're looking for here. Some would argue, please stop grouping tabs together. I rushed myself a little bit with that pitch, but I did not think it was going to sail that much on me. It looked like it was pretty good. Hit and run.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Perfect pitch.
Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. You're in game one of this 3-game set.
That's a little more what I'm looking for.
There.
She can live up in the zone.
Okay, what do we want to polish him off with here?
Guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's
Season,
gonna look down in the
slurred,
zone.
maybe?
This one in the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2.
Not great. not great. 2-seam?
Here comes a pitch. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Slings to second. And they get it easily at first. It's a double play.
Yeah.
Watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
It is actually pretty cool. It's a pretty cool play going around the horn.
Cody Bellinger.
Seems like
Cody
he's making
Bellinger.
contact with everything lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Strike on the outside.
Okay, so one bad pitch to start us off here. Other than that, we're looking okay. I have a PS2 controller in the way, as I'm sure most gamers in 2024 do. Just
and a pitch. Swing and a
nice
miss.
swing right there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
That high inside fastball's been getting me, but
2 out, space is empty.
the circle change in a 2-seam. Try maybe a little back foot slider.
That one just misses.
It's a good
Boy,
take.
high scoring game in wherever that was.
Got him.
13-7. I forgot that noise was there. I will forget that it's there all day long. CS. Okay. That's a pretty good start. It's a great recovery. We induced the double play.
Back here with my pal Siggy and our pitcher in
Assad pitching with glasses on.
Well, a very solid ERA.
I don't know that I've ever seen that. I've played 4 years worth of this game. Or this game for 4 years I have played.
Definitely expected to score
Probably a week's worth straight of games.
So you know, more times than not,
Sinker at 95, a cutter at 91, a 4-seam at 95, a slider at 83, and a 12-6 curve at 79.
He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement.
And we're on top of it in early.
It's just
Not what we're
executing from
looking
hitter to
for.
hitter.
And he takes it himself for the out. Let's take a look at our lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases,
we
but they
freaking
left
won
a
that
ton
game.
of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
We did leave a lot of runners on base.
There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively.
But also,
They
like,
just did a poor job
we are
converting in those
11-2.
situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Chipped off the wall. I was hoping it would tuck into the corner there, but that's all right.
Luke
Take a
Ray,
single.
the next to hit.
Is on that sinker. Oh, no.
That one fouled off.
Very early. Take a step back here. Too aggressive swing-wise. Also, welcome back to Seattle, everybody. What did I just say?
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough
a good
to get
take.
2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Cubs are 6-6, first in the NL Central.
And here it comes. Foul ball still a 1-2
Still early.
count. The pitch. And another ball. Rodriguez, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Okay, at least fouled that off. It's okay. This is our best at bat. 6 pitches.
Check on the runner. Rodriguez back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Just
there we
missed.
go.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
I thought it was going to be a check swing. I didn't mean to swing it.
Cal
Oh
Raleigh up
my
next for the
fucking
Mariners.
god.
And the first pitch misses for ball.
Oh, it's a fucking... It's a walk. It's a walk, and it puts Julio on second.
Just off the inside edge.
Did such a good job to fight off those pitches.
That one missed. Chris
So that's now 12 pitches we've seen with these last 2 at-bats.
He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Okay, at least fouled it off.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Should be bases loaded, a couple of walks. Gross.
Before the game, we've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Ty France stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 outs.
We're okay.
Couple of base runners at first
Oh,
and
okay.
second. Swung on, belted. Deep. That one went back.
Should have been grand slam, but I will take the 3-run home run. That's fine. That's great, actually. 2 out, 3-run damage.
His first home run
Let's
of the year,
go.
and that's how they
Wow,
take
first
the
home
lead.
run with
It's
Ty
3-0.
France.
Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's
I'm a
gonna
little
connect
surprised we
with
don't
one
have
just
at least
that.
like
Just
1
too
shot
good
so
of a hitter
far.
at the
I guess
plate.
it's only game 14, but there he is.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Okay, that's big.
So
That's
two down,
real big.
Josh Rojas will hit
Perfect,
next.
perfect. That's a good take. I like that take right there. It's a sinker. It probably we're able to get to it a little bit. Rojas doesn't have the most power versus righties. Good contact, though.
Yeah, that's
But we can't get too
It
excited.
got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning alive.
Okay, we're on the sinker.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Dylan Moore. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That ball's carrying.
Yes! Dylan Moore with a 2-run blast. All of this with 2 outs in the first inning. Let's fucking go!
And they add a pair. It's 5-zip. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Back-to-back games, baby. Let's go.
Right now. You feel like everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher screaming no and the hitter saying yes.
I haven't heard that line before, or yet this this season. 12-6
The batter now,
curve.
Jorge Polanco.
And that's why that take on who was it? Rojas. That's why his take was so important. Let him make the mistake. Don't get too excited. That's a good example of a bad swing. Just a little too excited there. Even though it was a strike, just there we go.
Down and in.
There we go.
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. They go back to back, and they add a run. It's 6-0.
I'm on fire? I'm on fire? Every one of these runs scored with 2 outs. 2 outs, and it should only be 1 out. It should be 7-0 with 1 out as we take a look at another Trident celebration.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Gee, I wanted to ignore his 10-7 ERA or whatever it is, 10.0 ERA. Wow. We got the starter out in the first inning, and the first 2 at-bats, Crawford and Rodriguez, each only saw 1 pitch.
Cade Marlowe now at the plate. That one
That's fine.
finds the
Cutter
zone.
inside. Our hitting difficulty goes up. 12-6 curve at 81, a sinker at 94, and there's the cutter at 91.
Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Way under. I was expecting more movement there.
And now the lefty fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Foul it off at least.
2 outs.
Ooh, we got me with the 12-6 curve. Okay. Wow. They have so much offense, so fucking good right there. They don't even have words for it. 3 home runs in the inning, a 3-run blast, a 2-run blast, and a solo shot. Those last 2 home runs, the 2-run blast and the solo shot, back to back. And we are off to a terrific start that will almost certainly not continue.
Pitch in for a strike, and it's
this umpire done with the game apparently.
And having a lead is nice, but
like 6-0, you're done.
Some pitchers, I think keeping the mindset to attack.
This was a Chicago Cubs team that lost a 8-0 lead. It was against San Diego. Track it.
And there's 1 down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Ooh, too slow, yeah. That one didn't feel good.
Hitting 5th in today's lineup, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. This to center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Ian Happ.
There we go.
Now, no balls and a strike. Ground ball right side. Sneaks through, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Not a great 2-seam fastball right there. A little too in my head there, listening to the commentary. They're kind of taking this first pitch strike without not a lot of swinging. We are giving up some contact, which I don't love, but we are under 20 pitches for the first couple of innings. We do have that Maddox achievement in the very back of my mind, which is partially why I gave up that piece of contact.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. And a pitch. On the ground to short, Swanson. Throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
We might start to struggle here. We got off to a really hot start. And I think that is not good for us.
Singled and scored his first time. Right down to shoot. Strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
That one hammered, but pulled
Couldn't
foul.
hold back.
The Mariners up big in this one. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next pitch is
Okay,
outside.
all right. Philadelphia. It's the PP matchup, 13-7.
And another ball. That one misses. Full count, 3-2. Gets a piece and stays
At
alive.
least fouled it off. Don't leave it up to the umpire.
One down, base is empty. Ripped to third.
Good, but on top of it.
Rodriguez
Darn it.
out of the play.
Darn it, darn it, darn it.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1.
Rayleigh's at bat was what turned the inning around.
That one to first.
I thought I was lower in the zone.
He takes it
Oh
himself to
boy.
the bag, and that'll do it.
Okay, all right.
And
Obviously,
1, 2,
we weren't
3
going to
go
score
the
another
Mariners.
6.
But
That's
they're on top
not how
by a
that's
count
going to
of
go.
6-0.
But we do need to stay in some sort of offensive rhythm.
On to the third inning. Here's
Just
the
in
catcher,
case.
Jan Gomes.
Jan.
Miller back to work. In there at the knees.
They're just
and
not
that is
swinging at strike one.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And it's through for a hit.
Really?
And aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
That one to first. France to Crawford for 1. Plenty of time.
There we go.
That's a double play.
That's what we're looking for. 3-6-3 double play. Here we go.
First baseman
Here
has
we
to
go.
inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So the batting order turns over. And next for the Cubs, Nico Horner. And first offering
Okay,
is
that's a
fouled
rare
off.
first pitch swing from them.
2 down, nobody on. Towards first, France. He takes it himself to the bag,
Okay.
and that'll do it.
Giving up a couple of hits, but we've been able to turn some double plays. Oh look, first date. Oh, I just can't wait to take you on the very first date. I don't know
As
the
we
song.
go
I totally
to
lost
the
it in the
last
first
of
like
the
2
third.
words.
And here's the
The
catcher,
catcher.
Cal Raleigh.
Okay.
Raleigh.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner.
Oh,
Throws to
skills.
second. Not in time. He's safe.
That felt like a gamble. Got out pretty quick to the outfield. Let's see if we can get Raleigh. Cal Raleigh. God dang it. Raleigh and Rayleigh, having them next to each other is the worst possible plan for
man
me.
aboard. Ty France getting ready to hit.
We can
He's
get him
already
into a little
homered in
bit more
this
of a
game.
rhythm.
He swings and fouls one off.
They just
Well, these Mariners
held back a
really
little bit.
impressing me with the quality of their bats
slow
in
down.
this one.
Settle
It's been
down.
fun getting a chance to see him go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook. I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
The M's up big in this one here in the last half of the third. Got him looking.
Got me with that
And that's
fastball.
the first out.
Darn it. That's obviously
Here's
not what
Josh
we're looking for.
Rojas. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Especially considering that it's a 12-6 curveball. Should have been able to at least try to put some contact on it.
Ripped on a line. And
Nope,
no one
third.
can get there.
It's a good hold. It's a good
They
hold.
won't risk the send. Runners
No
in the
reason
corners
to
now
send
with
there.
one away.
He was all
Little lefty-lefty
Pretty
contact.
good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And now Dylan Moore.
Just
And a foul
laid on
ball.
it. Damn it.
Raleigh at third. Rojas at first. One gone. Fouled off. He was late.
Yeah, that's a good use of that sinker right after the cutter. Or the curve, excuse me.
Ground ball right side. Could
That
be two.
unfortunately will
Over to
be a
Swanson.
double
He
play.
turns it.
Oh,
And that's
damn.
two. So no runs. Two
Missed a
hits,
couple
no
as
errors,
well.
and
Darn,
one
that's
left out. 3 innings
not the turn of
complete.
events we
It's
were
the
looking for, but that's
Mariners
okay.
6, and the
Obviously a lot
Cubs
easier to
nothing.
deal with when you're up by 6 rather than in a tight game or down by runs. But again, would like to stay in some
Back in
kind of
Seattle,
rhythm
all
here.
set for the
Too
start of the
often we're
inning.
looking
Down
at
to number 2 hitter.
really
Seiya
big
Suzuki.
innings and just kind of holding on.
Pitch. Line drive, base hit, and the leadoff man
Seiya
aboard.
Suzuki. Oh, he had to do a double play last time, I think.
Bellinger up to hit, went down on strikes his first time through. Check swing.
I think it was the
Yes,
first
he did.
at bat.
Here's
The
a
first,
good
yeah, the first
opportunity
batter
in
hit a
this
little
inning to
blue
get on the
shot.
scoreboard after that
I don't
leadoff
know
hit.
how to jump.
Hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swing.
There we go.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
The Cubs with a lot of ground to make up. Top half of inning number 4. Off the mark
That's
there.
fine.
And that's ball 2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2 to Crawford for 1.
It was not an easy 2. That animation was brutal with the
Effort
pitcher.
there.
Good
But that's
two-seam
okay.
action
That's
right there,
okay.
running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Kind of wish he actually
At
wouldn't have got
first,
there.
Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit.
Wisdom.
Right through there for a strike.
Here's something cool.
First pitch
Booth.
slider
When they finished
is
building T-Mobile Park back in 1999. They
very
actually
effective.
opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
And the right-hander deals. Hacks and misses.
Okay,
It's a
these are not.
strikeout.
Bogey just
all
ran out
good.
of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to
None
even
of that
count off
felt
at 2 balls and
good.
2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Swanson, the next
He
to
thought
hit,
about
takes
it.
outside. And now it's even up.
Thought about it and just.
Just
Oh,
missed.
Miller, come on, buddy.
High chopper to third. Moore slings it across, and that'll do it. One
I
left
believe
for the
we are right
Cubs.
at 10
They
pitches
still
an
find
inning.
themselves down 6-0.
Been overthrowing a little bit at times and just kind of missing our spots. They are not swinging a lot on the first pitch, so we need to be going up 0-1.
Bottom 4, and now
Every
it's the
time.
switch-hitting second baseman. Jorge
If we give up
Polanco.
some damage, that's fine, but I want to be in the zone.
The wind of the pitch.
That
And right
is,
back to the mound.
that's a bad swing.
Tosses
Too
to
aggressive.
first. One up, one down.
That's
That's
what a good
just
sinker's
not what we're
designed
looking
to
for.
do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And that one fouled off. That misses.
a good take.
And that is ball 1.
Yeah, that went right to the second baseman. I
That
knew it
swing right
too.
there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
No,
And
that's a bad
first
swing.
offering is fouled off. And a good eye there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
No way they wanted that sinker up there.
Here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering is down low. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Couldn't give me a little fucking check swing there, bud.
The fifth inning, Ian Happ up to hit. The wide to kick the pitch. Fastball.
That's what we need.
Going one.
I don't even really care if it's just straight up fastball.
For guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
The 0-2.
Fuck off, Hap.
And we'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing.
Oh, eat my fucking face.
This one in the air. Moore under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit.
Those are the kinds of at-bats that are so frustrating. It's a 6-pitch at-bat.
Morel takes a
That's a
ball. He
strike.
stands in for the second time. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball.
That's a bad fastball.
Chopped out towards short. Crawford zips it across. And the first two set down to the top of the fifth.
Now batting, the catcher, Jan Gomes.
2 outs, base is empty. Jan Gomes, the next Cub to hit. And he's already singled in this game. The other way, and that's just foul.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Strike 2.
Got him. Tech.
And it's a
There it was.
3-down inning.
One of our longer innings as far as the pitch count is concerned. There's a little bit of wiggle room. I think so you have 100 pitches, 9 innings. You're looking at an average of 11.
For Seattle, Julio Rodriguez.
We're under that average at the moment.
And he deals. And that one
Bad
pulled
swing.
foul.
Settle down.
Rodriguez, 23 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year.
Well, these Mariners putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like
Here
with
we
how
go.
they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Super early on the sinker. We were early on like 95-mile-an-hour pitches. He's a little slower.
And
So
another
we're
ball.
like even earlier. Able to make an adjustment with that first pitcher. He also left some stuff over the plate.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Couple nice pitches.
3-2 now. Swings and blasts one deep to left center.
Gone? No.
And that one hops the wall. Safe at second.
There we
with a
go. A little
leadoff
perfect double. Here we go, Julio.
Those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So, man aboard, Luke Raley up next for the Mariners.
Okay, so this is where we kind of struggled last time. We got a leadoff double. We were not able to bring them in.
Ground ball to
That
the right
will
side.
continue here.
He
We're
handles
just,
it himself, and that's the first out in the bottom of the
we're at
fifth.
least able to move them over. That's fine. We can take some
Cal
positives.
Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
Just too aggressive here. They're running him out of gas. That means he'll make mistake pitches.
That's a
fine.
strike. 0-1.
I'm not really going to do a whole lot with that.
Runner on at third, one gone. Right through there for a strike.
Maybe a little too passive there with the 0-1 count.
Down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That one missed.
Okay, at least fouled it off. That's fine. We can deal with that. Foul it off again. That's a worst piece of contact, but
The 1-2 misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Up the middle.
okay. Well, we'll at least score the run. We are very lucky. This is it. This was like, hey, we scored the run asterisk. That should have been strike 3. I was gonna say, oof, got me with that curveball. But that was a full on. That was a full ball.
Up next for the Mariners. He's
Missed
already
call.
homered here in this one. Foul ball there.
They are just running him out of gas.
The lefty fires. Line drive.
That's gonna get caught.
Nice grab on the run.
They ran him out of
That
gas,
is
and
the third out
I
of the inning.
didn't punish
So
him.
it's one run on
Didn't
one
punish
base hit,
him,
no
didn't punish
errors,
them.
and no one left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Mariners 7 and the Cubs nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So up now for Chicago, Matt Mervis. Nobody on the
They're
team has
just
more stolen
not
bases than he does
swinging
this
at
season,
pitch number
Chris.
1.
Here's a high chopper. On to
Oh
Prince.
my goodness.
And that's
That
one
was
out as they
such
get
a
to the
delayed
bottom
thing.
of the
I don't
sixth.
really want to give up a hit there.
The second baseman.
Here's Nico Horner, 1 for 2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Ground ball right
I'm not
side.
swinging. Gotta be in the zone.
Swings to first, 2 up, 2 down.
He thought about it though. He gave a little hesitation there.
Right fielder. Suzuki.
And now the right fielder, Seiya
Seiya Suzuki.
And first offering is fouled
He
off.
went for it.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top half of the 6th. And there's a foul ball.
You think a slider gets him?
And that
No.
misses off the outside
He
edge.
knew he was on it. He saw what I was trying to do. Okay, Seiya. I appreciate that, like, you're good at what you do, but, like, also there's an achievement on the line here. There's an achievement on the line. I don't know. You may not have heard me shouting from the pitcher's mound. There's an achievement on the line.
2 outs.
Got him.
He goes
Okay.
there looking.
There we go.
Nothing happening there for the
We're right on the
They
edge of
continue
it,
to trail
achievement-wise.
7-0. Back at T-Mobile Park,
Way to go.
John
For the
Shelby with Chris
Mariners,
Singleton in the booth,
the
and leading
designated
off
hitter.
the bottom of the 6th, Josh Rojas.
Boy, they are leaving him in, huh?
Smiley back to work. There's a strike.
I mean, I guess you would try to take as many lefty-lefty cuts or the lefty-lefty matchups as you possibly can. I didn't go.
Check swing,
Didn't go.
trying to hold up. Now an appeal to third. Nope, he held back. The wind of the pitch. Line
Oh.
drive caught.
It's never fun
We were
going back to the
trying.
dugout
We were
after hitting the
trying to
line
meet
drive
him where he
and
was
hitting the
going,
ball,
which
but
was
you
up
will
in the
get some
zone.
high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything
They have
right.
left
but
him
this
in
game of
yet
baseball,
again.
Not everything is in your control.
Moore up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall.
It's a
And that's
double.
a double.
It's a double. The triple is just so rare. You have to have the correct person for
That's
it.
his second extra base hit in this one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners.
Perfect, perfect. That is a
Missed.
great take. That's a great take. 10-9. What is happening? Why are the scores so high in these games?
Pitch misses, and now 2-0. Moore, the runner at second with one away. That one misses, and that's ball 3. And that's ball
Okay.
4.
That was a pretty easy walk. Well,
Just came apart right
yeah.
there. 4-pitch walk. And
I mean, they are
guy
just
Kelly was
leaving
not gonna help
Smiley
him
out
by
to
swinging
die here.
something out
What
of his
is
zone.
going on?
And up next for Seattle, Cade Marlowe. That one finds the zone.
Cutter
and
does
it's
find the
0-1.
zone.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Next offering is
Okay,
in for a
what
strike.
the hell? We do unfortunately have a double lefty situation here.
The punch out there, and there's 2 down.
Kind of okay with it.
Oh, it's a pretty nasty curveball right there, and the hitter didn't look
I-
comfortable at all.
that
Clearly
pitch, if you took those
took his
two
swing and went around, but
pitching
could've called
sequences
third
and
strike
like took
anyhow.
off
That's
the
how dirty
energy,
it was. Nice pitch
like
for the
you would
punch
think
out.
that they were from two separate parts of the game.
Swing and a pop.
God
up
fucking
in foul
damn it.
ground. Morales
God fucking
drifts
damn
towards
it.
And the inning is over.
I know I'm up a touchdown, but fuck
Mariners lead
me.
the
Are
couple,
you
but they're still in
kidding?
control. It's
God damn it. He threw 4 straight balls and then just dotted.
Seattle. We go to
3
the top of the
pitches.
7th, and now the center
Fuck.
fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
And a pitch. In there at the knees. It's 0-1.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's
That's a real bad
inability
pitch.
to lock
Really,
on to the
really
pitcher's
bad pitch.
delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
So at the bottom, you can see that the Twins have a 9-game win streak.
Righty
This
delivers.
series loves the
Well,
Minnesota
just
Twins.
misses.
It, like, they
Count
just
1-2.
loves the Minnesota Twins. Bellinger. I would have gotten that achievement if it wasn't for Cody fucking Bellinger.
Just missed.
That's a strike.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Fuck off. You guys, you're down by a 7.
This ball's chopped on the ground.
Man, so
And
I
he
had
picks it up and
14
he'll put it
pitches
in
to
his
work
pocket.
with here, and I've wasted over half of them.
Swing and a miss.
You couldn't have done that 7 pitches ago, you
He battled for a
fucking
long
asshole.
time, but it finishes
I'm
with a
so
strikeout.
unnecessarily
You can't be mad at
mad.
yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now it's the DH, Patrick Wisdom.
Obviously, we'll leave him in until he hits pitch number 100.
Into the outfield, base hit.
That's
so
pretty-
a man aboard now with one away.
Pretty close. Pretty close. And it's, you know, hey, they're not
Fans
swinging at
be
first pitches a
Swanson,
lot
the
here.
next to hit.
We're in the zone at least. That's a
And it's
bad,
fouled away.
it's a bad strike.
0-1. And a ground ball to first. And foul ball.
That's not what I was looking for. I was actually
Wisdom
looking for
leads
that.
off first with one away.
Okay, that was a strike, but the other one wasn't. Come on, man.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Hat in the box again.
Hap gave us a lot of trouble
It
last
looks like
time he
these
was up.
hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That was a bad pitch.
The Mariners up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Fuck. God fucking damn it.
And that's outside. Rip towards third. To first.
Long at bats between Ian Happ and Cody Bellinger are so fucking irritating.
7-0.
You either have the common decency to get the fuck on base or get the fuck back in the dugout. Pick one.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom
They
of the
finally,
7th.
they
Keegan
mercifully
Thompson.
And with the big
pull
deficit on
Smiley.
the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Four seam at 95, a cutter at 92, a curveball at 83, a circle change at 89, a two seam at 95.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. Meanwhile,
We will go ahead and get up some pitchers. You know what we can do is we can use Sasado and like Stout. That's fine.
activity in the bullpen. Yency Almonte appears to be getting loose. Leiter getting loose as well.
Oh
And a
my
swing and
god.
a miss.
There was just no excuse for that swing.
And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1.
That curveball. Ugh.
Right through there for a
There's
strike.
finally a fastball, but behind on it. The Miami Marlins leading the NL East.
Swings and misses.
Yeah,
Struck
curveball way out
him
of the zone. I hate it. I actually, like, I hate it because they lead off with their secondary pitches, and it just throws me all off.
And you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
1 out, bases empty. There's a swing and a miss.
Go ball. 2 strike.
You're fucking telling me. He threw the cutter low, and the circle change was way up high.
1 down, bases empty. And misses inside.
Rayleigh, unfortunately, we're 0 for 3 with him today.
Swing and
Yeah,
a
we have the
miss.
circle change.
Out of
I am
in front
coming
for the
apart here.
strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches
He's so
out the
bad
first 2
that it's
batters
good.
He's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days.
Yeah,
He's
we
no
met him
fun
where
at
he was
bats
trying
if
to
you're a
go.
hitter. I'm so glad.
It's not what we're looking
And
for.
the
That's a
Mariners
really
set
bad
down
outing
1,
right there.
2, 3.
That's
Mariners go down quietly there.
not in
And
the
they
same
hold a
game where you're
7-0
leading by
lead.
7. And it's obviously an awful approach with Rayleigh there at the end.
Begin the 8th.
Or
Here's the
Raleigh.
third baseman, Christopher Morel. The
Christopher
pitch.
Morel.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Miller still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
There we go.
Brings it in with a
That's what
nice
we're looking
running grab.
for.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Up the middle. Low throw, and he can't
Yep.
dig it out.
Fuck. The rare time where I hold on to it just a smidge too long.
Runner on at first with 1 gone.
It's pretty
And
frustrating.
up next for Chicago, Matt Mervis. Flips the corner, strike 1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Gomes makes the turn at second.
Oh, what?
Coming home.
What? What?
Gets away.
You are fucking kidding me.
Solid swing from start
That
to
is
end.
such
On time with
fucking
everything.
horse
Really good
shit.
balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Horner stands in now and watches strike one. One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top of the 8th.
What are we at?
Next offering is downstairs. And a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good.
Man, we were so close. We have been so close twice now.
Clearly, he had him fooled.
Say, Suzuki.
Suzuki in the box with 2 gone.
We're not obviously out of it yet.
Called
94.
That one
95.
finds the zone.
Suzuki,
That is
please.
strike 2. 2 outs and a runner at third. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set.
I think we have 4 pitches to work with for 3 outs. The error with Crawford, probably. The error with Crawford, and there were 2 really long bats. There were 2 or 3 really long at bats. I think Seiya Suzuki was giving us some trouble. Or he had a bloop shot earlier. But there was a Bellinger at bat that was super frustrating.
And now for Seattle, Ty
The
France.
first baseman.
Damn. I don't know what happened with the Julio situation.
Fought off foul.
He really
Thompson,
wants to go out of the
6'1"
zone, and I am
righty.
just so willing
He
to beat
features a
him
four-seam
there, and I hate it.
fastball, a cutter,
Slow
a
down.
curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Morel,
Didn't slow down.
the throw to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Josh Rojas will hit next. On the ground right side, and he grabs it foul. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Okay, all right.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. And another ball.
Okay, fighting back at the count a little bit. We're able to at least foul the 4-seam off.
And now the count
Okay.
filled up 3-2.
Clearly, he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Kicks and fires.
Okay, at
Knocks
least
that one
fouled it
away,
off.
and we'll do it again.
Doing something here.
3-2. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the
Damn
mound,
it.
but they still get the strikeout.
Damn it, damn it,
He's gonna
damn
check
it.
the tape on that last pitch when he gets a chance because he thought it was ball 4, and he wasn't wrong. I mean, it was a close pitch. Definitely not an easy call, but especially after a long at bat, that'll drive you crazy getting rung up like that.
Breaking
Yeah,
up
a lot easier to
inside.
deal with when you're winning by a lot.
Trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
That misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missing inside. And there's ball 4.
All right, nice easy walk right there.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The batter.
Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners.
Polanco.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Moore off of first with 2 away. Ripped to short.
Damn.
On to Horner.
Right on it,
Room
but
to spare, and that's the inning.
darn, just can't get it away.
One left
Okay,
for Seattle.
we don't have a
They're on
lot of
top,
room to work with,
7-1.
but we can actually. The achievement still attainable. That error kind of killed it. Some long at bats were a little frustrating. I don't think we're going to because every pitch or every at bat has basically taken
Here's Cody
2
Bellinger.
pitches.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Fastball
Yep,
in
and
for
that'll do
strike.
it. So we will not be able to get the
His
achievement
pitch
because Bellinger
efficiency
just stood there
really
and took
get
a
ahead in
fucking
count.
strike.
At times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
All right, so here it is, pitch number 100, which breaks
I wonder if he's
the
gonna be
chance
able
at
to
the
close it out.
achievements.
Just something about that 9th inning, but being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
And that will that'll do it. That'll break the achievement, and
here
we'll
comes
try to
Scott
give them
Service
something else to
as
look
he's
at.
ready to make a change on the mound.
Second time we have pushed an arm this deep into a game. I think we got the achievement number. We got under 100 pitchers, under 100 pitches in a 1-0 loss to the Boston
Levi
Red Sox,
Stout.
and that
He's
nullified
making
the
his
achievement
second
because we
appearance of
lost,
the season.
and I didn't realize it. I wonder if there's a way. I'm sure there is. There's probably a couple innings in there that have like some really rough pitch counts. Because going into the 7th, like basically you can average 11 pitches an inning, which is kind of where I like to be anyway. I like pitching and trying to get people out as quickly as possible. I hate long at bats. I hate dealing with them because I just end up with like so much like anxiety almost. It's just like, oh god, I'm gonna fuck it up. We went from I think 63, so we were well under it. 63 to 77 was kind of was the range that I could work with in the top of that 7th inning, and like it was like a 10 pitch monstrosity. Just the one at bat against, I think it was against Bellinger, and that was kind of just,
you get the leadoff man on.
that was it.
Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do
I
too
think it'll
much.
be interesting to see how this Cubs lineup adjusts.
Right-hander kick steals.
They were very passive at swinging on that first pitch. There were a couple of guys, I think Suzuki went on the first pitch, and the very first batter went on the first pitch as well. But for the most part, they kind of just let me have strike one.
Swanson at the plate now. That's ball one. Polanco to Crawford.
A couple really nice double plays throughout this game. We got off to an incredible start, and we obviously did not maintain it. I think there is an element of looking at it and going, okay, the hitting difficulty went up to All-Star Plus. That leads to stuff like that where we struggle. And that's kind of how it goes. We were able to at least get one run. We had some really good contact, really having a lot of trouble driving in runs. That is starting to become a major concern. It's only 14 games. We have a long way to go throughout this season, but the lack of cashing in runners is a problem. I think it's starting to become more and more of like oh, this is bad. 6 of our 7 runs today came off of the long ball. We have had some better stretches where we weren't really doing much home run wise. Just one of those games. The 8th inning was really weird. We give up the 1 run and it's a triple. Julio's right there. And I don't know what happened. Moore had a home run. He was 2 for 3. He had a home run, a double, 2 ribbies, a run. France was 1 for 4 with a 3-run blast. Polanco was 1 for 3 with a solo shot. Raleigh 1 for 3 with a double, a ribby, and a run. Javier Assad, he gets the loss. 0.2 innings pitched. We chased him in the first inning. He got 2 outs, I would say, fairly quickly, and then we piled the hits up. 5 of them. We struck out once. He issued 1 walk. Should have been 2. It should be 2 walks issued, 0 strikeouts, and 7 earned on his line. But we were not able to hold back on that strikeout. Bryce Miller picks up your win today. 8 innings pitched, 7 hits, 8 strikeouts, no walks, 1 earned. In the player of the game, Bryce Miller, he gets 1 earned. Win, Bryce Miller gets 0 earned runs. It is 1 earned run. Let me see. Is there a way? Mariners, pitcher, all batter type, pitch type, situation. What was it? 32, 84 strikes. Batting average against, though, was 1,000. If they put contact on a first pitch, it was a hit. That sucks. 84% strikes, though. Huh. I was kind of hoping there would be, like, inning number. But that's fine. The only reason I wanted to see the pitch count. 7 was really bad. 8 got weird. We had a shot with it in the 9th, but with how they were taking the first pitch automatically meant that we weren't coming anywhere close to being able to get that because they were going to for sure take 2 pitches every single at bat. But the good news is we get off to another hot start against these teams. These wins against our opponents in the first game are, it's 3 against Cleveland, 6 against Milwaukee, 5 against Toronto, 6 and 4. Hold on, let's see. What's the average? Let's find it out. So we have a 6, a 5, a 3, and a 4. Divided by 1, 2, 3, 4. Was it 5? We were winning the first game by an average of 4.8 runs. That is wild. That's wild. That we're starting off that well. That's good news. Puts us right in the driver's seat to pick up a series win, or at least a split if we're playing a 4-game set. That's awesome. That's what we're looking for. Game 2s and game 3s, that's where it starts to get a little dicier. So we'll see what we can do. Very curious tomorrow if we can look at the first pitch approach. I think if you were to, Cleveland did this against Seattle at the tail end of their last homestand in real life, where the pitcher, who I might have been, it wasn't Spear, I think it was Gilbert, I don't remember, whoever it was, threw a lot of strikes, and Cleveland did a good job at ambushing and just swinging a lot, and they were able to create chaos in the outfield. If I were Chicago, I would adapt to that. I would adopt that mentality and adapt to the fact that I am willing to throw in the zone. Willing to throw. I'm willing to throw. I will make mistakes. You can get runs. So we'll see. I don't know. Kind of wild to think that we should probably be on a 13-game winning streak, or probably like a 12-game winning streak. We lost that terrible Cleveland game, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm looking forward to seeing what the changes are, to see if we can keep going offensively. Jonathan Clase sustained an injury. He's in AA, so we don't have to worry about that. Jamison Tyon, he is 0-2 with a 5.23 ERA. He'll be facing off against Brian Wu, 1-0 with a 2.38 ERA, when we continue the series tomorrow, Saturday night, right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. You can catch live baseball games over on twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex throughout the week. I need to put the schedule in. I'm working on it. I promise. I have Friday off, and that's when this video goes up. You should make sure that that's in like every baseball video moving forward, because y'all are really showing up for it, and I appreciate it. I see it. Thank you so much. Subscribe right over here. If you haven't already, please consider doing so. If you have already, thank you so much for being part of it. I appreciate it. You can ring the bell down below if you'd like to be notified when I post new videos. More baseball here. This morning's video, which I believe will be House Flipper 2, can go right up there. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you tomorrow night for more Mariners baseball right here, 6 p.m. Pacific time. Good night, good sports. Go Mariners.